Boys and girls, cats and squirrels, welcome back. And today I wanted to talk about the state of MW3/BO6, really, because right now the COD community is in a state of limbo, not knowing whether or not BO6 is actually going to be a good game, and not knowing whether or not they should just wait or still play MW3 right now. So let's talk about it, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, leave a like, sub, and comment down below. It's much appreciated. It makes you a goat. And let's get into it. So what do I mean by the COD community is in limbo? What I mean by that is the fact that nobody wants to play MW3. Nobody wants to play this game right now. I'm here right now being one of like 3 people right now on the game playing it. Don't know how I even got a full lobby. I didn't think there was that many people playing this game. The game is made with very little love, very little care, and overall it just feels bland, boring, and like it's just a shell for money, at least for many players. For me, I've enjoyed it, but it still doesn't feel like a complete game that, you know, is worth $60. It still just feels like it should have been a DLC, or it's what MW2 should have been. But that doesn't mean the game's bad. What that does mean is that the game is unfinished and overpriced. That's what makes the game bad. Now, you know, I'm not here to poop on MW3. I'm just saying that right now it's just hard to play, which puts us all in limbo after playing the BO6 beta. The BO6 open beta, for a lot of people, was their first time playing BO6. For me, I played it during the first, you know, non-open beta, because I pre-ordered, because I'm not in it for multiplayer, which, you know, is going to be iffy. I'm in it for zombies, and I believe zombies is going to be a phenomenal year, but this might be the last year I buy COD with just multiplayer, as in MW3 will be, because I don't know what's up with it, but I just can't enjoy the multiplayer anymore. I just can't. There's something about it where it's just so lifeless. Either the maps are old remakes, or they're new maps that just don't flow well, filled with old weapons or other things that are supposed to make you feel nostalgic about the times when you were a child. I don't have that nostalgia. For me, my first COD game was Cold War, so the multiplayer just doesn't hit for me. And that's why I, you know, am okay with playing these new games, but at the same time, I'm able to objectively say they're not great. So, the state of limbo we're in right now is a little weird. People are tired of this game, have been tired of this game, and always will be tired of this game, because it's a $70 DLC. But still nobody knows what to think of Black Ops 6. Because Black Ops 6 arguably is a revolutionary game title. The movement systems they add completely change the way you play the game. I'm not sure if that's in a good way, but it's in a unique way for sure. Unlike jetpacks, but you know, somewhere in between that and the movement we have nowadays, which is cool. But what that does is it kind of exemplifies skill-based matchmaking. I don't know if they turned it up or it just, the skill gap is just so intense in BO6 that it's hard to play. But there's something where the rotational aim assist is down, the, you know, skill-based matchmaking feels really high, and overall it feels hard to play for an extended period of time just as a multiplayer. Which is why I think the game's gonna be fine, seeing as it will have zombies. But zombies doesn't get the support it needs to be a full second game mode, really. Like, Activision just doesn't believe in it because of the previous couple of years of it just being bad, because they didn't give it time or budget. Therefore, it was just doomed to be bad always. And from then on, it just failed. But zombies needs to be a second game mode. COD needs a second game mode right now to get us out of this state of limbo and to take the pressure off of multiplayer for being bad. See, that can be in a couple of ways though. It could be zombies does that. It could be that campaign does that. There's plenty of stuff they can do. There could be Spec Ops. It can be Warzone. what COD needs to do, and especially during Black Ops 6, because I believe this is truly their make or break title for zombies and potentially even campaign and maybe even multiplayer, kind of everything right now. It feels like their make or break game, where if this game doesn't do well, I'm not sure how much of the COD fan base returns. Only reason I'm returning for this game as is, called Black Ops 6, is because it's a Black Ops title. It's made by Treyarch. But we all know that a lot of the OG devs that made those old games, such as Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1, etc., 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 they're not there anymore. The nostalgia they bring by the way they design games is not there anymore. It's different. It's a different game, and it almost feels like a different studio. But they're the only reason we have any hope for the FPS genre right now, bro. Truly, the FPS genre is so shocked. Unless you like CSGO or Valorant, your shooter games are done. And it's not that those games are bad, but it's more so like they're for a different audience than the people that play Call of Duty. Call of Duty players, truly, they're just kind of brain dumb idiots, such as myself. They just kind of spray and pray. They enjoy being able to win even when they're not great. The skill gap isn't really a thing, and skill-based matchmaking really just carries people at times. But at the same time, there's a lot of people stuck in a middle ground there where the skill-based matchmaking ruins the game. And so all this is to say that COD is just in a state of limbo. The fans don't know what to play, what COD wants them to play, what COD wants them to be hyped for. The new season of MW3? Or should I just be waiting for Black Ops 6? They're gonna overlap, are they not? Or are we going to have a barely a month season of MW3 with all sorts of customization packed into it to squeeze as much money out of you as they can at the end of the game? But none of it transfers, not even your double XP tokens. But surely there will be a way to transfer them through Warzone, right? But like, why not just through the actual game? There's so many questions about the way that Treyarch is handling this, the way that Activision is handling this, and the way that Sledgehammer is handling this. It's kind of weird, but right now, the only, studio that feels a little clean of all this judgment is Infinity Ward, but that's because they've done such a bad job that they quite literally are kind of just outlawed from touching COD at the moment. But yeah, other than that, I'm back trying to just wait for Call of Duty to do something that excites me, which basically just is Terminus Island comes out. When that comes out, I'm going to be one of the happiest people, I'm an idiot on Earth. Not because I think it's going to be the world's greatest map or anything, but because I think it'll be an enjoyable experience for us zombies fans and everyone in general, especially once we find the Easter egg. The guided quest mode I think will be a great thing for zombies, but like a lot of other people, I think zombies needs its own game rather than being a side mode. When it's a side mode, it suffers a lot, and that's another thing that puts the COD fans in limbo. But the real issue is that there's no competitors, and people don't know what they're supposed to be playing if they're not playing COD. Maybe I'll do something about that. I don't know. I'm not the guy for that plan, but I am the guy to tell you we got to stick it out for now. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, sub, and comment down below if you did, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.